Good morning, everyone. It's Penelope, and I am going to do like a combination of all of my budgeting and all of my ideas to save money in one video today. Right now, it's super early in the morning, and I am getting ready to go to Kroger for my last time for a major grocery haul until February. Because there are some things, I've got some really good digital coupons. I have some paper coupons that will combine with that 5 times digital, and things that, my cats need food. But there's some really good coupons that I have that will combine with some of the sales that's going on in the produce, meat, and deli area. There's the shrimp. I really would like to get some more shrimp because I'm going to pull out the old shrimp, throw some shrimp in the freezer. So there are some reasons why I'm going to spend so much. Plus, I have saved back in my envelope a lot of money from not doing some grocery hauls in the past couple weeks. So this is going to be a really large grocery haul, and I'm going to warn you there will be a video later. So when you see this video, just know there will be another one behind it with a grocery haul. So last night I was in Annie's live chat from Munching and Chatting, and I think she knows how much I do when it comes to budgeting. And, she had watched my no spend video. And she's like, man, I really need to save money. I'm like, well, you can do it. So what I've done is decided to come through with everything in one video today, this morning, early. I mean, it's like 5 o'clock in the morning. But I slept a lot yesterday. So anyway, my no spend. Let's go ahead and explain that really quickly. My no spend means I'm going to be eating out of the freezers, my refrigerator, and my pantries for 1 month. And I already have my menu plan, and I have an idea of what also we have, that if we decide not to have something on the menu plan, that there's something else in the cabinet that we can have. We are going to have a shutdown at work, and I noticed a lot of people were panicking. And they should panic, because if you're not prepared and you're not budgeting, you're going to be in trouble when you don't have a paycheck for a week. And I think that's about what they're going to be going through. They got this past paycheck, they will get one paycheck, and then we get back to work. It'll be a week before they get another paycheck that has any money on it, especially our contract workers, temp workers that come through. I really feel for them. And I did let a few of them know they could come to me if they needed food for their family. So anyway, I think that's why we need to prepare and do a weekly budget. But when we do our weekly budget and we're living paycheck to paycheck, it's not very easy. Even with 2 people working, it's hard sometimes to do that blue collar week to week paycheck savings. So, I always recommend go through your inventory, your pantries, your freezers, and whatever, and know what you need for that week, and only spend a certain amount of groceries. So this is how I do it. Let me have another cup of coffee. I'm going to need it because I'm getting ready to go to Kroger. Oh my God. It's going to be a madhouse. That's why I want to get there early. So I'm already getting ready to go. So this is budgeting. Number 1, you have to have a goal. Number 2, you have to have a plan. And number 3, it takes commitment to make it a lifestyle. Now, the goal is to either have money in savings, or to pay off debt, or to just have some emergency cash, or just to get into a more frugal lifestyle. That could be your goal. There are 3 ways you could do that. My goal personally is to start the micro farm. So I want to make sure that I have money to start this farm. I have money for fences, I have money for feed, I have money for a barn, a truck, a trailer. That's what I'm saving for. But I started off with my $1,000 emergency fund, so that way if things get really, really bad, I have something to fall back on just until I can get back on my feet. So you have to have a goal. Now your plan means, how are you going to do this? And the first thing that you should do is cut your spending and your cost of living. And what I mean by cutting your cost of living is don't take those extra drives. Watch what you're using in your gas tank. When you fill your gas tank up, are you just going off and driving for no reason and spending extra money? Watch that gas. And cut your spending by, number one, eating out. We know that's a really bad one. Stop going to Chick-fil-A. Just saying. Anyway, cutting that fast food out is going to free up a lot of money. A lot of money. I can't believe how much people spend on fast food and even the vending machine food at work. I cannot believe it. I mean, like $50 a week, and that's probably on the low end. Really, that $50 a week could be put in a bank account. Cigarettes. Cigarettes are a big thing, and I am a smoker, but I went ahead and I purchased that roller, and I buy tubes and tobacco, and oh my God, it's like I don't spend hardly any money on cigarettes anymore. You know, the cigarettes I bought were generic, and I do buy them every now and again when I don't feel like rolling, which is fine. It really isn't, but I do it. But I'm only spending $4 in maybe a month, you know. So buying the cigarette roller is a great investment if you do not plan on quitting smoking. They're like $50 at the tobacco store. Your tubes are like $3. Your tobacco is like $6. And so if you smoke 200 cigarettes a week, that's only $9 a week. Think about that. Number one, you shouldn't be smoking. Number two, you can cut down. But if not, $9 a week, that's like sometimes less than 2 packs of cigarettes. Just saying. Okay, set a weekly budget. You want to limit your spending. And what I mean by that is, you know, I mean, some people use cards. They're constantly just handing cards to, you know, the cashiers, or they go and they stick that card into the ATM, pull out $20 and go blow it. Stop it. Stop it. Pull out enough cash for your week, and when that is gone, don't spend any more. Use it on what you need. Now, I pull out $60 a week, and it is a lot of money. I don't always use that money, so then I don't have to pull out $60 the next week. So what I do is I pull out 25 for groceries, 20 for gas, and 15 for miscellaneous. Now that miscellaneous can cushion the other two, or if you have that miscellaneous cost of tobacco and tubes, it can come out of that miscellaneous as well. Just saying. So with the groceries, and I have this on the board, but I don't feel like changing everything around again. On the groceries, what I do is I estimate $12.50 on protein, whether it be meat, if you are vegan or vegetarian, obviously it would be for your proteins. $6.25 for vegetables and fruit, and $6.25 for your miscellaneous groceries. That can be your bread, your milk. It could be a roll or some toilet paper. And until you get to a certain point, you know, sometimes you have to buy that 79-cent pack of toilet paper or just one roll of paper towel for the week. You're living week to week. Always remember that. Now, couponers, you know, obviously they stock up, but it wasn't always easy for them because couponing requires you to hold on to coupons until the sale and the deal is good. So you're constantly buying your inserts, you're printing off your coupons, you're going and looking for those sales. So couponing is quite intense. And I'm just going to say it is an intense venture. It does pay off in the end, but in the beginning it doesn't. In the beginning you are buying what you need plus what's on sale and your inserts, and you know, it's very costly when you first start couponing. And couponers, if you say that's not true, well, I don't know how you did it, but that's how it was for me. Couponing is quite the financial adventure beginning. It just is. And it's very time consuming. cutting and looking for sales that match your coupons. It's very time consuming. I am a couponer. I have slacked off in the past few weeks because I knew I was getting ready to go into a no spend. Now there are some coupons going on right now with the 5 times digitals that I can't wait to get in there and do. And like I said, it's going to be a big haul. But some of the sales, I have to do it because I'm a couponer. I have the coupons. I have to make the cost of those inserts work for me, or I'm just blowing money on inserts. So here we go. Like I said, $12.50 on meats. Now you can do that very easily. Kroger or any of your bigger chains, you can have really good meat deals. So buy 2 or 3 kinds of meats, portioned out just for the week. You're only going to be buying groceries week to week starting out. That's just how it goes. Unless there is something that is an absolute stock up and you take from your miscellaneous and put it towards your meat for a stock up. So you get a big tray of chicken breasts. They're on a reduced price for $5 or $6. Grab them. Grab them. Have freezer bags and freeze some for other meals. Throw them in the freezer. It will work. When I go and buy my fruits and vegetables, if you've watched any of my videos, you know that I go to the reduced produce section where they're the little bags for 99 cents. It's perfect. Okay, 3 peppers for 99 cents. Fruits, vegetables, avocados, whatever. And they look nice. They look fine. You can freeze some of them or utilize some of them right away. That's how you're frugal. You have to think that way. Now, I'm not opposed to dumpster diving. My family is opposed to dumpster diving and will not eat anything if I brought it home from a dumpster. That's just how it is. Now, I wouldn't have to tell them, but I would. So, if I start dumpster diving and I really want to do it in really cold weather, I'm not going to tell them. I'll tell you, but I'm not going to tell them. So anyway, the miscellaneous $6.25. For example, you need some dish liquid. You need some stuff. I'm telling you, in the beginning, when you start your budget, for at least the first 2 or 3 months, buy the cheapest shit you can buy. Just saying. Until you start getting acclimated and you might have a little extra and you know how to finagle. Now, some people can't survive on $25 a week on groceries, okay? My husband and I can because I am so frugal. Now, today, I've got some really good best customer coupons for Kroger, and it's like a 3 off of 15 on the meat. It's a 2 off of 10 on the produce, and I believe it's a $1.50 off of 6 on the deli. Now, with that, I'm going to go ahead and utilize that, and we already know that's going to be way over budget because I have other things I need like cat food, and I need milk and things like that. So I know I'm going to go way over budget today, but I'm not going to have to go too bad on my gas because my gas tank is filled up. Like I said, we're going to be off work for a week, so I can add that extra 20 to the gas tank. $15. So I'm going to spend right around, I'm going to say about $60 for groceries. It might be a little more. So I'm going to spend my whole $60 for groceries this week. Yeah. But I think it'll be okay. Budget everything you can. Unplug things. Turn off your electric, your appliances. Unplug those things that are drawing the electric. Cut your cost. Cost of living is something you can cut by watching your electronics. Don't spend a lot of time in your car driving around for no reason. Watch your water if you get a water bill. Pardon me. Just watch what you buy. But the groceries is where you can cut the most. And if you're living week to week and you're living check to check, just remember, spend like you live check to check. Because I'm telling you, if you could put away $100 a week out of your paycheck, just put it away and not have to think about it, that's quite a bit of money. that you could have at the end of the year. And with tax returns coming in, if you get a tax return, don't spend it, because, you know, that's extra money that you're not going to miss if you're already living week to week. A lot of people will blow that money. Don't blow it. Put it in a bank account. Put it in a separate bank account. Start your ER account. Start your bonus account. You know, I just wish I could give more advice, but make it a short-term or a long-term lifestyle. And I'm telling you that once you start cutting back and you figure out ways to get that special feeling that you get when you go through the fast food restaurant. You know, I know it's quick, I know it's fast, and I know that, you know, we all want to do it. Keep a granola bar or some snacks in your glove compartment, so when you see those signs, you start shoving something in your mouth. And then when you get home, make sure that you have the things that you really, really like the frozen French fries, frozen chicken strips, sauces, hamburger patties, already pattied, maybe already cooked in your freezer, so all you do is heat them up. You know, whatever you are craving for those fast food drive-through things, keep them. Buy them, because you can buy a whole bag of chicken strips for $5. When you go to a fast food restaurant, you're getting 3 for $5 and a little bit of French fry. Well, you can get that at home, and you can utilize 4 times that out of a bag. Just saying. It's a fourth of the cost. And it's going to... Just do it. Just do it. Now, I know I'm all over the place in this video, but it's very early. And I also want to tell you that, you know, it's all about lifestyle and changes. That's what it's all about, you know. All I know is that you need to spend less. And if you're living check to check, budget check to check. Now, Annie at Freaking Frugal, the way that she shows to do your checking account, your book, that's what I do. I do mine a little different than hers, but hers is absolutely the best video to show you how to use your checking. Even though she does hers month to month, I do mine week to week. So I just can't imagine spending every bit of the money that I get week to week. That would absolutely terrify me, to think that all of my money from paycheck to paycheck would be gone. Stop it. Stop spending that much. Right now, it's a good time that if you have that $15 miscellaneous like I do, I'm going to go and buy some Christmas stuff, like some bags, some stockings, and stuff like that at Dollar General, because they're going to be such a percentage off. I can put those in my Christmas tote, and next year I don't have to buy the Christmas bags or the stockings to do drawings and such. That's something else I will tell you is clearance sales for the next following holiday. Who cares if you bought the Christmas cup or the Christmas ornament the year before and you got it super, super cheap and someone gets this wonderful gift from you? It's about the giving. It's not about how much it costs. Did you get it on clearance? So right now, buy your clearance stuff for next year. Go ahead, spend the money on it right now, because you won't have to spend the money on it next year until it goes clearance again. Just saying. So I got to get ready for this shopping trip that I am absolutely dreading. And I would love to do a CVS haul. I think I have 13 ECBs. So I don't know. You all have a great day. And I'll be making a lot of videos this week because I am going to be off work. I'm going to be working outside if it's warm enough. I've got a lot to do in this house to get it all straightened up. And I'm going to be doing some cooking. So hopefully I can show you some stuff this week. I'm going to try some new stuff on my video channel. We'll see. Merry Christmas to those I don't see, and have a great New Year.